Hello, my name is Joe Blondin, and I'm proud to be the president at Clark State College. Clark State is so honored to be the lead sponsor for the Pursuit of Excellence series at the Logan County Chamber. And I'm Tony Oberholzer. I am the Vice President for Advancement and Outreach at Clark State. We're here to support your workforce needs. Please contact us if there is anything that we can do to support you, including with funding support if necessary. Clark State has a lot of opportunities to get training paid to make your company even more excellent than it already is. So please be in touch, and thank you so much.
Hi everyone, my name is Lydia Hess. I'm with the Logan County Chamber of Commerce, and thank you for joining us. We really want to talk a little bit about artificial intelligence. So I know a lot of our small and medium-sized businesses are looking for ways to implement it in their business in this new year. So we want to talk to an expert on the subject. So we have Jason Comstock. He is the owner and founder of Clarity Technology Solutions. So he's here to talk to us a little bit about AI. So thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome. Appreciate spending some time with you this morning.
Yeah. So tell me, what is AI? Let's just start with the basics.
Well, of course, people think a lot about the movies and what they see, iterations of AI there. Artificial intelligence is what we're talking about. But really kind of bringing it into the small business realm, because we get a lot of questions from our clients of what is AI, what do we do with it, or we want to do something with it, we don't know what. So the coaching that we've been giving people over the last year is really to look at what business problems are you trying to solve, and how can artificial intelligence help either speed up a process, create documentation, take some of the legwork out. We refer to it a lot of times as artificial intern. So thinking about it from the context of, I need to get something done, such as an update to an HR manual, or I need to develop a new policy for something in regards of using AI as an example. Well, this is a great way to get that legwork done, but it's not necessarily to finish the product. You as the individual are the person that can finish it, because you bring the context that AI can't really have from what it knows about your business.
Mm-hmm. Are there different types of AI that people can use?
There are so many different platforms of AI. There's ChatGPT, Meta has their own, Google has their own, Microsoft has their own with Copilot. There's Claude, there's all kinds of tools out there. Everybody's trying to make a run at this to figure out how to provide a service that people will benefit from. And of course, these tools continue to evolve at amazing paces. You see the data center build-outs are a great example of that. There is so much activity going on in that space because AI adoption in a variety of platforms has taken off. That you need more power, you need more compute time to be able to handle that type of load.
Is there a difference between like a traditional computing system, so what people would think of as just like what their computer can do, versus AI?
Yeah, so if you think an example would be a Google search, just really simple. Okay, we come back to the example of looking for an HR policy template. You can go in there and say, I'm looking for an HR policy template. And it will give you results that it finds, and there may be some templates, there may be some services. Now, when you look at AI, introducing that into that particular question, you can really craft the prompt. So prompting is really what is the rich experience in AI, where I can go in and say, I need an HR manual for a small business of 10 people, and we're in this type of industry. So now I've given it some parameters to work with, and it can go out and it's going to search its what's called large language model. So think of it as its database, everything that it's acquired to date. And it's going to give you not just results of here's some templates that you can use. It will actually start to write that out for you. And then through additional prompting, you can go in and say, okay, now add this, remove this, change this section, and really refine that document to something that's usable.
Very cool. So you obviously work with a lot of small and medium-sized businesses. What successful applications have you seen from some of those businesses using AI?
Well, I would say it's been a slow adoption in the small business space. We've had clients that have come to us and said, I just want to play with it. Well, let's develop some basic things that you're going to do to exercise it to know, is this of value? Because there is cost to it. When you look at Microsoft Copilot, for example, you're going to pay $30 a month per user for that. When you look at some of the higher iterations of AI, the free ones are free. You get free as a result of that. The paid ones, of course, they take a little work to get them to that point. But it's really, trying to give them some guidance, and we've come up with some test plans for folks that say, we'd like to use AI or Copilot, because we tend to lean that way. Here's some things you can do, and let's try this in your applications. Let's try this in your email. Let's try some document creation. And that way, there's things that they can concretely hold on to say, yes, this was of value, or it doesn't make sense for us right now.
Okay. Are there kind of arenas that people should try to focus on when they're working with AI if they're a small business owner or manager?
Well, one example is one of our clients is opening a new business, and they wanted to try it out for press releases.
Okay.
So we licensed them accordingly, and they've been building some different press releases around the things that they do, and they're having good success with it. Now, they are approaching it from the standpoint of using it as an intern, create the basics, and then they put on the finishing touches.
Very cool. So I'm thinking about just customer service. So a lot of our focus at the Chamber is about customer service. So how could somebody use AI in terms of looking at their customer database or developing a customer service program?
Well, AI and automation get lumped into the same topic at times, because we look at this for our business too, is how do we apply all these different capabilities in our platforms? And it's usually automation. You're trying to respond to something. So for us would be a ticket comes in asking these certain questions. So here's the things that we want to be able to respond to or surface information quicker.